Alright, so in this video we are going to do a Halloween dollar store craft, so there's nothing sublimation on this one, but my kids were playing around with this and they busted the pool noodles. We're going to have to get more because this is definitely not enough, but last time I checked they had black in stock. This is the charger that I grabbed, so this is a plastic charger from the Dollar Tree, so I'm going to use that and we're going to glue to this, and we're going to do these as pillar candle holders. So we have 3 pieces right now. I am going to let my son cut them. So yes, I'm giving my 8-year-old a knife. He's got a 7, almost 8. So we're gonna have him just cut it with a bread knife. So go ahead, honey.
No, you can take your hands off it.
Okay. So he's gonna cut this. You can see how easily it cuts with the bread knife. So he's cut these.
It's actually kind of fun.
And then we have this one too, so we want to do varying heights. So I'm going to have him cut some more off this one, try to make this one.
Right here?
Yeah, honey, just try to make it straight. So it will, just watch your fingers, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to have the edges straight, and we want to have them, so that one's like this. We want to have them in varying heights. I'm going to, like I said, get some more so we can go a little bit higher height-wise. This one, I think I want to cut this one maybe in half. Try to cut this one in half, baby. Cut it.
In half?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so he's going to cut this one in half, and I need some more off this one because this one, you see it's jagged on the top where you guys... Go ahead. Alright, so we're going to toss these ones. So what this is going to do is...
I cut the ones?
No, honey, I don't want you playing with a knife, okay? So what I'm going to do is, I have black tea light holders that I got at the dollar store. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take my X-Acto knife, and I'm going to go down a little bit on this. He's obviously not playing with the X-Acto knife, but I'm going to go down a little bit on this, so this tea light will recess into this. So my X-Acto knife is here. I'm going to go ahead and start cutting a little bit with it. It is, and it's very, 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 very sharp.
It's like a box cutter.
No, this is an
Damn,
X-Acto
stop
knife.
barking. No.
So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to cut some of that away. So you can see I'm pushing it down so I can cut it. I want to kind of leave a lip for the tea light to sit on so it doesn't fall into the pool noodle any more than what it needs to. So we have a little bit of a lip in there, and we are going to recess this like that. So like I said, I have black ones. I just happen to have this one close enough, so we're going to use this one. So I'm going to go through and we are going to cut all of them like that. So you'll see here that I have varying heights on these. We're going to need some more, so I'll probably grab one more pool noodle. They broke it and threw some other pieces away, so I want to get some more, another one hopefully in black, so it saves me a lot of the paint. And then we're gonna switch these to the black ones. Like I said, these were from Dollar Tree. This was from Dollar Tree. The pool noodle was from Dollar Tree. So we're gonna recess them, and then we're gonna glue them onto this. I think I'm gonna leave the charger in the silver. I kind of like that. We are gonna add some dripping on the sides of these once I have these all cut, and we will add more to the video. Okay, so all of these tea lights fit in there, and I had originally planned on doing the white glue on these because the hot glue will melt these. The white glue may work. You can see it here. I did it, but it's not really going to give me the effect that I want, even though I'm going to have to paint these anyway. Maybe if I would have painted them with acrylic first to try to seal it and then put the glue on, maybe that would work. But since it didn't, I am using hot glue. I have my glue gun set on low temp, but it is still kind of melting it. So what I'm doing is running the hot glue on, and then I'm sticking it in front of the blower to my dehumidifier. Since I'm in my basement, we run a dehumidifier. So you can see here, I mean, I kind of like the marled look. I'm going to paint these two, but you'll see I'm going to go through and do this for all of them that we have. I couldn't find any more black tea lights at the dollar store. So I got to figure out exactly what I'm going to do. I may just throw white ones or something in there because the white ones I can find. I do have a bunch of orange, but I'm going to do the hot glue on the rest of them, and then I'm going to show you how I paint it. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see because of the way that I have them right now, but I have just varying heights on here. I can't find a rubber band. I can't find a bungee cord that is small enough, so I just grabbed a piece of elastic and I'm going to wrap this around there and just tie it really quick so I can glue these together really fast. I'm going to use my heat gun since I already have that on, but like I said, I'm just going to attach these together. You could attach them one by one, but I want to keep this cluster, so I'm just going to flip them together really quick and try to attach them. I'm not attaching them to the base yet because I don't want any black paint on the base, and I'm going to have my son paint this. So I'm going to loop this around and just tie it really quick so I can get these glued. Alright, so I just have them flipped together really quick. I'm not keeping the elastic on there. I'm just keeping them in place right now so I can just run my glue gun into these sections that they touch just to try to keep them together. I'm going to glue it onto the charger as well, but not until after my son paints it. So we just did, I have some glue and I just ran out of my last glue stick, I think, on this one. So we're going to let this sit for a little bit and then I'm going to give it to my son, and he has some just black acrylic paint and he's going to go over the entire thing to try to seal in this foam so then it looks more like candles as opposed to pool noodles with glue on it. Okay, so I just put a whole bunch more hot glue on these to keep them together. I still have them tied right now. This is the black that I have that I will let my son use. I have spray paint and stuff like that, but he wants to help. So I shook this up and he is gonna put this on with a foam brush, and I'm gonna have him go over everything. So all of this stuff and everything will be covered. So we'll see how it comes out. Okay, so I left my helper. I lost him. He went to play Minecraft with his brother. So I just did one coat on all of them. I started in the back and worked my way up. I also did the tops of all of these. It's acrylic paint, so I'm not too concerned about this. I can just wash my hands. So I'm gonna let this dry, but you can see that the glue kind of drips. If you wanted to change the color of the drips, you could. I mean, you could probably take acrylic paint and go right over these and drip the acrylic paint on it instead of the glue like I did, but I wanted to keep the black on there. I've seen these done with various colors. I've seen them done with spiders and stuff attached, so I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to attach to this yet. Right now I just have them all attached together and they have the first coat of paint on them. I've seen them with like spider webs and stuff like that, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but right now that's what I'm leaning towards. I will probably, if it looks okay, I may set this up on the table. I have a vendor show coming up, so I may put this on the table just to try to kind of spotlight it since it's in the middle of September, so Halloween will be right around the corner. So anyway, I'm going to let this dry and we're going to see how it comes out. Okay, so I just threw the tea lights in there to see what they looked like. All I could find was the orange. I can't find the black, but I'm not too terribly concerned about the orange. It looks okay. You can see, obviously, the paint and everything is fairly dry. I haven't decided if I want to, you know, put Happy Halloween or something like that in the bottom with my Cricut. So I just dropped some spiders on the end of it. I may drape this in some spider webs or something like that because it is kind of plain on the bottom. To adhere it, I'm using the E6000 glue to keep the pool noodles down onto the charger. But this is what it looks like. Like I said, I'm sure I'll add more to it, but this is how you do it, and that's how you do the drip effect and everything like that. I don't know. Happy crafting, guys. That's what it looks like in the dark, guys.